Rush Duels is in Duel Links. I'm happy, you're happy, yay. But you know, we gotta talk about something, and that's the elephant in the room, and this is not just Rush Duels. This is Rush Duels in Duel Links, meaning that there's a certain little thing in Duel Links that regular Rush Duels doesn't have called skills. And guess what? There's a certain skill out there that's going to make us particular card pretty broken when it comes out. And that card I'm talking about is Roa's Ace Monster, Royal Rebels Heavy Metal, or Royal Demons Heavy Metal, whichever one you prefer. I love Royal Demons, but we'll just call it Royal Rebels because if for anybody who's playing Rush Duels for the first time in Duel Links, that's how they're going to know about this card. But if you don't know what this card does, let's just get into it. This monster is a level 8 monster, 2500 attack. It's a light fiend monster, and it says during the turn, you normal summon this card by tributing a level 5 or higher monster. Effect, choose one face a level 8 or lower monster with the lowest level on your opponent's field, and this card gains attack equal to that monster's attack until the end of this turn, and you destroy that monster. Pretty good effect. I mean, in Rush Duels, is a pretty easy thing to be able to do. But guess what? It's even easier to do in Duel Links version of Rush Duels. Now, if you're wondering what I mean by that, is because what I said earlier, skills. And there is a skill that's going to make this card pretty ridiculous, and it's a skill that we all pretty much have. You get it very early in the game. The skill is called Tribute Boost. You can get it just by getting Luke up to level 12. Not a really hard thing to do. And what it does is it can be activated on turn 4 or onward. You pay 1,000 life points and you select a level 5 or 6 monster on your field. It gains 500 attack at the end of the turn. That's pretty good. That's pretty good just to climb over things, but that's not what we're using it for. See, what you're really going to use it for is this next part. It says, this turn, that monster will be treated as 2 tributes for a tribute summon of a monster in attack position, but you cannot attack directly. Okay, fine. That part hurts a little bit. You can't attack directly. But remember what Heavy Metal does. All it does is need you to tribute level 5 or higher monster to be able to get the effect. Now, all you need to do is tribute into one level 5 or higher monster, and that's it. You just use Tribute Boost and boom, you get the effect off without having to use another monster. Usually this is a 3-card investment to get that effect off. Technically 4 if you count Heavy Metal, but now it's only a 2-card investment. A monster you summon, tribute into level 5 or 6 monster, use Tribute Boost, then you go straight into Heavy Metal. You get to pop one of your opponent's monsters, and then you get to beat over something. Again, you can't attack directly, but you get to beat over anything, and you get Heavy Metal out very, very easy. It's an effect that you can get off incredibly easy. Easier than you could in normal Rush Duels. And let's say, for the sake of argument, even if Roa doesn't get this skill because it's obviously pretty good with his monsters, well, what does it matter? You could just throw Heavy Metal in anybody else's deck that gets a skill. So many of the duelists in this game get that skill. And to make things even crazier, this is such an easy combo to do because you're also going to be able to use Royal Rebels Rocker, and it's a card that during the turn is normal summon. You can add a level 6 or higher fiend monster from your graveyard to your hand, but you can't attack directly this turn. So what? You couldn't attack directly anyway with Tribute Booster. So all you have to do is tribute into Royal Rebels Rocker, get back your Heavy Metal that's sitting in your graveyard, use the effect of Tribute Boost, tribute Royal Rebels Rocker, boom, you got yourself a Royal Rebels Heavy Metal effect that can fully be activated, and all you just needed was 2 cards to do it. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Roa is going to be pretty monstrous when this duelist comes out because you know Roa is going to come out, and Roa is going to come out with their cards. So that's going to be pretty insane to see how Royal Rebels Heavy Metal might change up the meta, especially with Tribute Boost. Now again, we don't know Roa's skills. Maybe he might get something that's even better to make this, facilitate the skill even more. But, at the moment, Tribute Boost is just looking really, really good with Heavy Metal. Of course, this does not work with Invasion. If you're wondering if that would work, no, because Invasion needs at least 2 monsters to be tributed. Now, monsters that count as 2 monsters for tribute still don't count as 2 separate monsters, so Invasion won't work. This really only works very well with Heavy Metal. So, too bad, right? So, but yeah, that's all I want to talk about now because I think this is going to be pretty interesting. I want to throw that out there before we do get Roa in Duel Links, just to see how, just to say I put it out there, that this might be pretty crazy. But let me know what you guys think. You guys think this might be a pretty interesting combo, or a combo that's going to be seen a lot in Rush Duels? I personally think that single tribute into Heavy Metal with the ability to get its effect off is pretty darn strong. And again, you can't attack directly, but thanks to Punk, you couldn't attack directly anyway. So the normal combo that you would normally use in regular Rush Duels when Rebel first came out it kind of doesn't really matter too much in Duel Links. The same negative happens. You can't attack directly. Again, what does it matter? You're destroying an opponent's monster, and you're gonna get a lot of attack points. You're gonna beat over their best thing, because there's gonna be nothing that's gonna be able to topple heavy metal. I mean, that's it. It's gonna be able to beat over anything. But again, let me know what you guys think about that. I thought it was a pretty interesting find. You know, that skill in combination with heavy metal. Again, that's all I got for you guys today. Till next time, peace out.